would you describe the mood of getting this news about playing without fans and just seeing the dominoes fall as far as how serious coronavirus continues to be?
The mood of the team?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think everybody is just trying to soak it all in. You know, this whole thing has happened pretty quickly, and over the last couple of weeks, just the severity of it, the enormity of it, and so when we addressed our players today, this morning in the locker room, it was more, everybody was just sort of trying to take it all in, trying to process it. So there wasn't a whole lot of discussion. There were a few questions, but you know, I think everybody involved is just trying to sort through this, and you know, the players are no different than any of us.
I know we've talked about this the last couple of weeks, but how are you coaching through this? How are you dealing with this personally? With this?
Well, just trying to do my job. So what we talked about with the players was preparing for the game tomorrow, and preparing to go on the road the next day. And if we hear anything otherwise, then obviously that's what we'll do. But we just have to do our best to prepare for our jobs.
On a much less important note to what's going on in the world, Steve, given practice today, is Steph on track if you do play tomorrow to play?
Yeah, Steph is doing well and is scheduled to play tomorrow.
Do you have an update on Juan?
Juan is in a walking boot and scheduled to get an MRI, and won't play tomorrow, or probably won't go on the trip, and at least at the beginning. So at least out for the next few days, and we'll see where it goes from there. We'll find out from the MRI just how serious it is.
You guys have been dealing with like the acceleration of this rapidly at home. You're about to go on planes and buses and different cities, cold weather cities. How much of a conversation have you had with players? How much are you trying to learn about the precautions that you take?
I think we're all trying to learn. You know, I'm reading stuff every day. We're trying to share stuff with our team. Our team doctor has spoken with the team. I clipped something this morning that I read that I want to put on the players' chairs, and I'll do that tomorrow. And trying to stay as informed as possible. And the big message, I think, that we all are learning is to avoid you know, huge crowds. We have to you know, try to limit our interaction with big crowds, and continually monitor our you know, washing our hands and our exposure. So we're trying to do all that in the context of you know, learning and going about our day. But you know, there's no question that everybody now everybody's lives will be affected by this. You know, no matter what you do, who you are, your daily life is going to be affected by this. And so, you know, for us, we're just that just means we have to figure out what that means for us. Right now, it means playing a game without fans tomorrow. We'll see what it means as far as the road. But there are people out there who have much bigger issues at hand. You know, I'm concerned about all of our ushers and vendors and the entire supply chain that goes into putting on a Warriors game or a concert. There's a lot of people whose livelihoods are dependent on that, and I'm thinking about all those people right now, and people everywhere who are affected, obviously health-wise. So it's much bigger issue than just, you know, our concerns about playing basketball or going on the road or anything like that, obviously.
You said you clipped something for the players. Is it just like an informative article?
Yeah, just you know, something that caught my eye that I thought was interesting, and you know, one of the bits of information in the article was that if you go into a hotel, you should wipe down the remote control. Like that's one of the germiest items on the planet. So we should know that. If we go on the road, we should be aware of those kinds of things, and we're trying to plan for that as an organization too. What can we provide for our players and support staff to try to keep everybody as safe and healthy as possible.
Obviously, this is hitting home now with it affecting you and the Warriors, but how much were you kind of keeping tabs on this as it was starting in the first place over in China and Italy, and I guess what's your opinion now as far as it kind of hitting home, and are you surprised for being kind of as big a part of this as you are?
You mean as opposed to a couple of weeks ago? Or?
Yeah, just like it's been a few weeks. It started out there, and now it's right here.
Yeah. I mean, it's because it's hitting home for us. It's affecting everybody directly now. And this is when you realize, okay, this is serious. It's easy to shrug something off when it's across the world and isn't affecting your daily life. Even if you read that it could be a threat, you don't feel it. So now we're all feeling it. Everybody has to take it very seriously. We have to do everything possible to put people's health first, and then, regardless of what kind of inconvenience there is for ourselves, we have to consider everyone else and live our lives the way that we are being advised by the health experts.
Anything else?
Thanks.
I'll step up here shortly.